This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to an emergency recording of Hanging Heavy. I'm your boy Desecrator, and I was able to scrounge around some people last minute.
Scrounge around?
The fuck is that? The fuck is that?
Sounds... I don't know what that is. That's fucking, behemoth.
If you couldn't tell, my boy Malvolio showed up today, and I was able to get him
It's not me, though.
I was able to get him some intro music, man, finally. And one of the Lost Boys. I don't know where he went, but he came back. I'm talking about Garbage Fire.
He's back.
Back from another quest, baby.
What's going on, gents? I know today's kind of sudden, but I appreciate you coming along.
That's a better word, sudden, than scrounge around. I went outside and found these two bumps on the street. Bastard.
I was able enough to scrounge up some money to get him some 40s. Oh, anyway.
We're getting paid for this now?
Oh, we're getting 40s now. The sponsor of this recording is 40.
With that being said,
40 hands.
we're going to go ahead and do what's a tradition around here, and we're going to take a shot, a swig, whatever, chug, whatever you got with you. You boys ready?
Yeah, pop the cork. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go right out of the bottle.
3, 2, 1. Ugh.
Oh.
Started out smooth and then it turns like you backstabber.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh man, for me that just tasted like a whole bunch of fucking...
Like a bunch of regret.
A whole bunch of...
I need to go drop you off a bottle of Rich and Red.
But yeah, we were kind of talking about what we were going to talk about. I know it sounds redundant, but that's the show. But yeah, we were on the topic of movies, and Garbage was saying that Mortal Kombat is being pushed back.
Yeah, it's been pushed back for a week. Basically what the article was saying is they don't want to cannibalize on their own ticket sales. And on top of that, like some of the big towns in the U.S. are opening up or getting more lax with the
restrictions.
With the gatherings. Yeah. So like I
The
think they went
restrictions.
50% of capacity of movie theaters. That's still a lot more than what they from staying at home and not paying anything.
Yeah. I don't know how HBO's gonna feel about it, but whatever. Fucking another big company that is making millions and millions. They'll figure it out.
I mean, they already made millions, or I mean, whatever contract things they have with your beloved movie,
Which one is
the Snyder Cut.
Snyder burn.
No, with the Justice League. Oh, come on, don't hate. I'm gonna watch it for a third time this weekend.
You're gonna watch it again?
Black and white?
Yeah, black and white. I'm gonna watch it.
Black and white, the black and white cut. It's totally different. Totally changes everything.
Totally changes
It's
the
gonna
tone.
be
Totally changes the
more
plot and everything.
it's
Like,
gonna be more cinematic, and
yeah, it's gonna be like more slow motion.
it's gonna be more artsy.
Yeah, it's gonna be more John Woo. Not like some doves come out of nowhere. It's gonna be epic, man.
It's because you don't understand, see how sophisticated black and white cinema is, and whatever, man. Who gives a shit? I'm just gonna watch it in black and white.
Like, are you gonna put it in black and white, or they're re-releasing it again in black and white, or what's the deal with that?
They're re-releasing it in black and white.
Awesome. Are they gonna charge like even more to see it in black and white?
Yeah,
I haven't checked, and if they are, I'll pay it.
Yeah, it's worth it, man.
We're gonna charge you 10% more, and we're gonna take away 100% of the color.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they're gonna have to add more shades, more hues.
No, it's gonna be a noir film now.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be noir. It's gonna be an old-timey film.
It's gonna be the new A Dame to Kill For, or what was the name of that stupid movie?
Oh yeah,
Sin City.
Sin City, Dame to Kill For.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie.
I think everyone.
That's a layer of complexity, man.
Yeah. Oh, but then what they're doing? I heard what they're doing like for next time. They're gonna go like real old school, and they're gonna make it like all silent. So you're gonna have to.
it's gonna be all vaudeville.
Cards, like it's gonna be cue card. It's gonna be like a scene, and the cue card, like the picture of the cue card, and then another scene. It's gonna be 8 hours long. So all the dialogue.
It's just gonna be a shit ton of cue cards for all the dialogue.
Yeah, hey, that's with you. Like brings it back to the part of cinema, dude.
That's
that movie.
Cinema minimalism. You don't understand.
Yeah.
Fucking all hoity-toity.
And they're gonna make it like all kind of grainy, like in a 2mm film, like it'll be all grainy.
They're literally just gonna acetone all the film to degrade it.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna leave it outside in the sun for a while.
No, they're gonna put lemon juice on it and then leave it outside in the sun.
Yeah.
Expedite that process.
They're gonna bury it.
God damn it, Bobby!
Come to this later, and they're gonna dig it back up.
And then they're gonna bottle the juice and sell it for $1,000 a bottle.
Yeah, there you go. Shit. That's a surprise for later.
Got him!
Hey man, if they can do it with phones, we're gonna add a letter, make it smaller, charge $200 more.
We're gonna take away the headphone jack and charge $3 more $100.
Oh yeah.
It's premium. We're gonna take away the option to remove the battery and change it when it dies, so that you have to buy a new one. Premium.
Well,
we're gonna take away the camera, the screen. We're gonna go back to nothing but number pad.
What is it?
It's gonna be 8-bit.
What is that shit? It's not QWERTY. What's the other one called? The T9?
T9 format.
Yeah, the T9. Yeah, dude, I was way better able to type on the T9 than I am on the QWERTY.
Nah.
And man, you could type.
Fingers.
You could text from your pocket, man. You don't have to be like. Dude, you be like, okay, there you go. Like, dude, are you playing with yourself? No, I'm texting. Like, leave me alone, dude.
Yes, I am playing with myself. What if you want to watch?
Dude, I eventually there's gonna be someone that's gonna try to go retro. They're gonna bring back like a phone like that, and it's gonna sell like amazingly, man. Because I think that's what it is.
There's a lot of phones like that, actually. They're called minimalist phones. Like, they don't even have a display and shit. Just one that you can see the text messages and the number that you're dialing, and they're T9. You know, like they already saw that. They're
No,
called
can you imagine? No.
dumb phones. Air quotes.
No, like.
No way, dude.
No,
Look it up. It's a thing.
That. No screen. Make it with no screen. That way you have to like be accurate, or you're gonna be calling somebody else. Like, you have no idea what number you're calling. You have to memorize like 9, 8, 7. You fuck up, then you're called China.
The only tactile feedback you get is like the dial tone. So you have to memorize the number to the
Yeah.
sound. Because back in the day, that was a thing. But yeah,
Okay, what is it?
dumb phones.
Dumb phones.
Dumb phones are 100% a thing.
Man, those phones are still $230, man.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, you can.
Minimalist phone should have minimalist price, you know.
Yeah. they're
For
crazy.
real? No. That's how
$10.
you pay more for less because it's premium.
It's a hipster phone, man.
No, it's not hipster. It's premium.
Yeah, but actually, that's funny. 'Cause that's actually happens with our things. Like I remember this one of my friends, like his dad always hated everything like electronic. He always wanted like old school stuff, so he would buy like a brand new truck, but he didn't want the
Power windows.
He wanted like the door handles, like to pull on your window.
Oh, the manual lock and the roll down window.
The manual ones, and so he had to pay extra for him to take away the automatic windows and get him one with a door handle. So you think you would pay less, but no, they have to like go and someone have to either find a vehicle like that, or they would have to
manually
pick out
customize it.
and put the So you would pay a lot more to have less of
It costs more to have less features.
a luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this phone actually looks
hold on.
nice.
Hold on, I have to go.
I guess we'll use this time real quick to hear a word from our sponsor.
Now, I know there are many chilies out there on the market, but ain't no one gonna tell you this chili ain't like a punch in the mouth. Texas style, Texas made. Sloppy Seth, Texas chili.
Okay, thank you, Sloppy Seth's Texas Chili, for hooking us up with the fucking support. But yeah, in that little interim, Garbage was perusing the web, and I think we may have lost him to the dark side.
They look pretty nice, man. Like, I actually like the concept of some of these. Obviously, no buttons.
No buttons?
But
Hasta eso.
no buttons.
Which one were you looking at? Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at at least that's what it comes out as, the Light Phone 2.
Light Phone 2.
Who needs buttons?
The Light Phone 2. Oh, that looks pretty badass. I mean, but
yeah, like, I'm just like...
It's not really a dumb phone, though.
It's just
I'm
phone
looking at
alarm and
different ones.
settings.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's essentially like a Kindle or whatever, you know? It's like
Yeah,
one of
pretty
those
much.
phones or displays that are like paper. So like they don't have backlight or whatever, but they're not hard to read. Like Mambozo, you have a Fire, right? An Amazon Fire or whatever. A Fire Pad or Fire
Amazon Fire.
whatever the fuck.
It's a Fire, yeah. It's Amazon Fire 7.
Okay, so like is that like an e-reader or is that like just a cheap tablet?
It's a cheap tablet.
Okay, because like e-readers are like, what are they called? The Kindles?
Yeah, well,
Those-
it has the app, but I've never used it as a Kindle.
Oh, well, like
Yeah,
I think
but those are just like all you see is text.
yeah, it's like
And
essentially
I think some
like
images.
paper, right?
Yeah, basically. Well, I think you can watch some images, like the cover of the book, and
Yeah.
if they have pictures, I imagine they will have something.
Okay,
But
garbage.
no,
Go ahead.
mine's just like a cheap iPad.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a tablet. Okay, garbage.
Yeah,
the,
it's a tab-
the one that I was like came to my mind immediately is the Punkt 2. PUNKT 2.
It's a bit crucial one.
And no, but it comes with a free trucker hat.
Oh, okay, I see now.
One Dutch hat.
Nah, man, this is like a handheld, like... Nah, this is like a pocket calculator.
This looks like a calculator, yeah, but this is what I would consider a dumb phone. Like you can still read text and shit like a normal phone, but the display is black and white, and I don't think you can go on the internet.
No, this thing has calendars. It has all the functions. The other one was just like a phone alarm, and that's it. Like
Yeah, like
nothing else.
this thing is function, but like it doesn't have the distractions. You know, like so it has like a calendar, a calculator, your email. I think I don't know. I don't have one, but you can read text messages. You can make phone calls, and the display is black and white.
It's
Why
too
don't you just
fancy.
get like a Texas Instrument?
Yeah, it's a
Like
a TI-82.
no, it's a graphics calculator.
Yeah, with the
Those you just
graphing-
put signing codes and that's it.
With graphing capabilities. Yeah. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
graphics capabilities. Yeah.
Is it an 82 that I'm thinking of? 82 or 83?
I remember.
I'm
I
thinking-
used to have one.
Okay, so the one that I'm good with is an 83. That's the
What?
one that I went to school with.
I
Are
used to
you
have one
sure?
when I took
Positive.
calculus.
Because we got the TI-82s and I went to school after you, man.
So you went to a fucking pobre school.
What the fuck, dude?
Wow. The shade is
Yeah, for sure,
Nah,
dude. I
the-
had the 83 because it had the yellow buttons on it. This one doesn't. The 82.
Nah,
Well-
I look the one that I got to use was the 89, but I was only for calculus.
Yeah. I never got that far. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Hey,
You
ooh,
want to touch?
ooh, that one looks fancy. Silver. What color was yours? Was it black? Because the one that came up immediately was silver, and that one looks sexy. I mean, for a calculator.
What the fuck?
For a calculator.
Now we
you
checking
know?
out calculators.
Hey, she's kind of thick though.
God damn it, man! You have the same taste in technology as plankton.
Hey, you can't beat that TI-83, baby. If it wasn't for a stupid TI-83 joke, I wouldn't know the White Carlton. That's
What?
yeah. So I met him through playing Rocket League, but I met him through another guy. So that other guy, there's a like quick chat that you can type, like what a save, calculated, nice shot, and the dude that I was playing with, we had a nice goal or whatever play, and he put calculator, and like the quick chat is calculated, so like he manually typed it in, and I think he put nice shot and I put calculator, and he put Texas Instrument, baby, and I was like, yeah, TI-83, you know it. And he was like, fucking, he said something else, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not about that multiple choice unless it's on a Scantron, son. And we were making stupid jokes in the quick chat or whatever, and he was like, oh man, this guy's cool or whatever, so he added me, and we played for a while, and then like we started doing the voice chat on the PlayStation, and we came buds, and then after a while he was like, oh, I play with this other guy, like he's cool, like if we want to play threes, we'll play with him, and that's how I met the White Carlton. This dude introduced us, but it's gotten to the point that that's that guy that introduced us is a name we don't speak around here anymore.
Fuck that! I don't need that shit in my life.
Thank you, Tony. That's the name that we do not speak. But yeah, without
see that shall not be named.
without the TI-83, I wouldn't know my boy Carlton. So I mean, it's weird how we make life connections, but that's just them's just how's it goes, you know.
Them's the breaks.
You were nerding out about a calculator.
No, we're nerding out about dumb phones, which are smarter than calculators than when I went to school, you know? Like, people like, I guess they don't, it's not that they underestimate the technology that we carry around in our pockets, but, like, they don't respect it, you know? Like, just think about the original IBM computer that they built to do just calculator stuff was like the size of a fucking basement. like it was the size of a small house in the 50s or whenever the
It was
fuck.
full of vacuum tubes and fucking
And
wiring. Like,
transistors and
yeah,
shit. Yeah, for real.
they didn't have. Yeah, they didn't have chips back then.
Well,
Or
not
microchips.
alone chips, yeah, microchips and tiny fucking superconductor transistors and shit.
Yeah.
So fuck. Let me first. Let's Google that size of first computer in the world. Okay, that's pretty precise. The ENIAC was invented by J.
Yeah. That's right.
Presper Eckert and John Malky at the University of Pennsylvania in 1943. It took them 3 years to complete it. Started in 1943, ended in 1946. And this computer occupied 1,800 square feet and used
Man, that's a nice house.
18,000 vacuum tubes, weighing almost 50
imagine.
tons. What the fuck? How much?
Imagine one pops, then you have to get it. You have to
You
look for which one
you
is the
have
one
to
that
look
pops.
through all 18,000 to find the one that's broken. There's a city bus. Okay, so 50 tons. So a standard bus, a school bus, weighs the gross weight of 12.5 tons. This computer was 50 tons. So that's
But dude, and what's the processing power on that thing?
So 4 buses.
4 or 5 buses. Yeah, like what the fuck? Let me look. That's crazy. ENIAC.
Wait, what year was that?
1943 they
1943.
started building it, and in 46 they completed it. Let's
Holy shit! Almost 60 years ago. Well, 55. Damn, man.
computing. Oh, now this changed. What the fuck? Now it says panel power wiring occupied more than 1,000 square feet. Dude, make up your mind. It's from the same place, computerhistory.org. 18,000 vacuums,
They're
but
lucky.
now it weighs 30 tons and it's only 18 or 1,000 square feet. Hey, make up your mind, guy. What the fuck? But I think like literally this first computer was only designed to do calculating. They were
That's
designed
right,
for the
like,
war.
that's like, yeah.
What the fuck? So
The fuck,
I
dude?
mean,
So math.
so in what? In 1950. Let's give them those extra 2 years. We're in 2021. So 50 to 2000. That's 50 years. 2000 to 20. That's another. So 75 years. In 75 years, we went from a fucking computer that was the size of a small house to something that you can fucking put in your pocket. And this is probably 100 times more capable than that computer.
And yet we still bitch about it.
Yeah, and like
My phone
another
sucks.
thing that sucks is like everyone's like, "Oh, my service sucks." Well, if you think about it, like your phone is sending a signal all the way to a fucking satellite orbiting Earth and sending it back to you. So give it a little break, all right?
Yeah.
Jesus
Don't
fucking
be such a
Christ.
bitch about it.
Yeah, quit being a little bitch. Come on.
Hey, man, it would take a lot less if it wasn't killing us because 5G. No, I'm just playing anyway.
Don't tell me you're one of those guys.
No, man, I'm not, man.
5G, hey dude, if you think about it, I mean, 5G rolled around the same time Corona did.
Interesting.
Look, man, my YouTube Wikipedia research says that.
I don't know why, but I keep getting recommended videos about flat Earth. It's weird, but whatever.
That's about it. Remember we're making fun of? Remember the what's the
B.O.B.
name? Like Magic Mike or what was
B.O.B. dude. Oh, not Magic Mike, the guy that shot himself into space in a homemade rocket.
it? Yeah, you probably had to search him, and then that's probably why they keep saying you that crap. Dude.
Nah.
I think there's a third conspiracy now, man. I think it was Donut Earth now.
I've actually heard
shit.
of that.
Donut
I've
shaped
heard-
Earth.
I've heard that they want to build a space station like a donut, but
They
I never
already,
heard that it was a donut
don't
shape.
they already do that?
Not
Oh wow,
really.
this is pretty. This goes back. So I found the first article I found on Vice. I mean, that's not saying very much. It's Vice. They're not really known for their journalistic integrity, but this
What are you talking
article,
about, man? That's the only publication I follow.
that's the only article I cite in all of my research papers.
Yeah.
This
Everything
article,
else is shite.
this article was published November 13th, 2018 by Beckett Moufson. So, I mean, this is a pretty old, but yeah, there are a lot of goofy parodies of the more ubiquitous than it should be flat earth theory floating around the internet. Okay, so whatever. They found some loyal followers of the donut earth theory. Yes, some people on the internet are arguing the earth is neither flat nor spherical, but torus shaped. Oh, I didn't know that's what a donut shape was called. Torus shaped, which is a fancy science word for something that looks like a donut. This appeared first on flatearthsociety.org in 2008. Wow. So not even 2018. Fucking what? 18 years ago? 12 years ago? Fuck. Excuse my math. I don't smart very good.
He be like, shut the fuck up.
Okay. So it kind of started off as a joke, but then somebody fleshed it out, and they gave better
That always
details.
happens.
Are you seeing the way the Earth looks? It looks like a donut, and the moon is actually going up and down
going
inside.
in and out of the circle. Yeah. I'm looking at that.
So the moon is fingering the earth.
So the moon is penetrating the Earth's
Yeah.
Taurus hole. I don't think I've ever thought I would ever say that. Taurus hole?
So
Yeah,
is the earth tight?
No. By the estimation of this expert rendering, Earth is very loose butthole.
Jeez, I knew it.
Whatever. So yeah, I mean, if we're gonna fucking make fun of stupid conspiracy theories, have you guys heard of the one that birds are not real?
Oh, that they're all robots?
Yeah, that the real reason why that everyone was under lockdown and everyone was forced to stay at home, it's not really because of the coronavirus. It's because they needed to recharge the birds.
What the fuck?
People believe this.
Wanted to make them solar power.
You figure they would, right?
Uh-huh.
But no, yeah.
Oh my god, man.
Apparently that's a real thing. I don't get it.
There's so many weird things out there. You're gonna find crazy theories out there, but
I like to see myself as open. Like,
yeah.
I'll kind of buy into certain conspiracy theories, but even entertaining that, people look at you kind of weird, you know? So, I mean, if you cast doubt on any possibility, like, you're really closing your mind off to all of the possibilities. But, I mean, even saying that, like, there's some shit out there that's fucking ludicrous. Like, the bird thing. The bird thing, to me, is probably the most fucking bizarre thing I've ever heard. But the donut theory, that's a really good one. Flat Earth. These kids they grew up under power lines or some shit. Or, I mean, they didn't have a lot of friends growing up.
I think with every conspiracy there has to be somebody that just miscalculated.
There has to be a little truth, you know?
Yeah. Because, like, for example, like the 5G one, right? Like how they're saying that, oh, it's cooking you, it's creating cancer, and etc., right? Like, there has to be some truth that there is some type of,
reaction to the body?
Radiation going out, but not to the extent where it's, like,
no,
cooking you alive, like, unless you're, like, sitting on top of it, like, every day.
If anything, the phone, or, like, phones give off radiation. That's not...
Oh, microwaves.
Yeah, microwaves. I mean, it's a form of shortwave radiation, whatever. It's still radiation, right? In mass quantities, it affects the body. But I mean, your phone is not anymore. It's less powerful than the microwave that you use, and you stand in front of that fucking thing watching your chicken nuggets spin around. You know,
Well, I don't know what kind of person that does that.
I do that. It's
Ching,
going in
okay.
circles.
Just waiting for it, salivating.
Hell yeah, dog.
Dude, and how about like you have like a really old microwave that's all like fucking
fuck?
broken and shit. Like,
No, straight up.
does the reason leak out of it or what?
Growing up,
Fucking old microwave.
my grandpa at his house, dude, he had a fucking old microwave. I'm talking like circa 60, maybe 70, right? Original microwaves. Dude, thing fucking cooks shit like a motherfucker, dude. Microwaves are more powerful now.
Those are the real juice.
Yeah, microwaves are more powerful now, right? Like they have more wattage and like, ooh, they're more evenly cooked, right? But dude, nothing beat that microwave, and it didn't rotate or anything, you know. And I spent, I mean, if I calculated it, hours in front of it, just looking at my shit cook.
Is it glowing?
I mean, it might explain a lot of things.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching this show where they're showing like some toys that were like back then that they were approved, but now they're super dangerous.
Oh yeah,
Back then, like I think in the 40s, they were 50. They would tell you like I guess stuff to play like you were a scientist. Yeah,
yeah, uranium and shit. Yeah,
actually,
it was.
uranium.
I think it was
an actual Geiger counter to make the uranium beep, but it was actually uranium. It was actually radioactive.
Yeah, but it was like super old uranium. Like the shelf life was already like minimals. Like the radiation coming off of it was just enough to make it glow, but like it wasn't in harmful at all.
Imagine you putting your hands. Or
no,
you
imagine eating it, dude.
Kid.
How many kids ate it?
Yeah,
how many kids ate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel that I've been watching kind of recently, and I think it's like toys you grew up with, or you know what? Let me look it up, just to give them some fucking credit, because I found it interesting because it was.
You know, we're talking about clickbait. I think I've seen that slideshow. That's like toys that are now illegal.
Okay,
like 20 harmless kids toys that are now illegal.
Okay, so check it out. The video that I was watching, and they have a bunch of different ones, but I grew up playing with these things, so I clicked on it. The video, or like the YouTuber person site, whatever, is called Toy Galaxy. And the video that I'm talking about is The Strange History of Creepy Crawlers, Plastic Bugs, an animated series, and action figures. And apparently creepy crawlers go back to like the 50s. But I remember in the 90s, creepy crawlers. Toys back then, they could give a fuck if the kids got hurt.
Oh shit! I see
Yeah,
what you mean.
there was. I mean, because basically you knew what you were getting into. I mean, you bought like a bag of nails or something, and you knew you were gonna get hurt.
A bag of
that
nails.
was the whole point. A bag of nails.
Yeah, you bought a bag of rusty blades. You knew you were getting a bag of rusty blades. Not like today, everything's full of plastic. Some bitch.
I'm looking at like, now that you mentioned those toys, man. I went back to the article. I found one for like a CSI fingerprint examination kit.
Oh yeah, that one came out too.
the damn powder was 5% asbestos. So
It was.
I was wondering what was wrong with it. Like, and I thought it was on the ban list, but I didn't hear what was wrong with it.
It had.
yeah,
It was 100% brake pad residue. Okay, so check it out. Asbestos has its uses, right? We still use asbestos today, but not like the whole thing about asbestos is that we don't use it in consumer products, right? So nothing that we would put on our skin or in our body or in our food, you know? So asbestos is really good at cooling brake pads. So brake pads still contain asbestos, right? Asbestos was good for what, insulating? They don't use it anymore because I mean, you breathe it, right? It becomes airborne.
Yeah. Yeah, because it decomposes, it deteriorates, and it turns to a powder.
Yeah. So yeah, like asbestos is still around, but it's not used as frequently as it was once. They found out that, oh, this shit fucking causes cancer, like for real, for real. So let's
So I found another one, aqua dots.
aqua dots. Let me look that up.
So it was pretty much the one that would you would water the dots and it would kind of
Oh, they would expand.
They would be that kind of like the water form of pixel beats.
They're Orbeez. They still sell this, but they're Orbeez now. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
so
no, these are
the
different.
Original one.
This is what you used to make fucking pixel art.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have one,
So
or my sister had one of these.
The original ones had traces of gamma hydroxybutyrate, the date rape drug.
Oh shit!
So children would swallow, if they would never swallow them, they would either vomit,
Or pass out.
lapse into a coma.
What the fuck?
So they're like, yeah, let's remove them and take them out without that shit. So, dude, this is fucked up.
Yeah, let me see. Some 4 Chinese million made aquadots toyed were recalled because they contained, if swallowed, could lead to a coma or seizures. God
That's
damn.
crazy.
Fuck.
Dude,
Dude,
I remember
they were
when-
recalled in 2007.
Barely.
Dude, this shit still
What the
happens.
fuck?
Okay, so like it happens a lot. I know I watch a lot of YouTube, but like it happens a lot because a lot of YouTubers try to sell makeup. And I think that fucking little girl JoJo, she was selling makeup that was made in China, and I think it contained asbestos or some shit in it.
God damn it.
Well, most of makeup made in China, like it's unregulated. So
Yeah, because it's from China.
some contain like fucking like rat feces and lead.
Yeah, there it is. Lead. That's the other one. That's the big one, lead.
Okay, this one I don't get. Like, the yo-yo water balls, man.
The yo-yo water balls. Damn. Oh, those things? Why?
So
they cause
apparently
injuries.
410 reported
injuries.
cases of strangulation.
Yeah, I can
What
get
the
that.
fuck?
They're essentially
No, like-
the stretchy hands that have the spike ball on the end of it.
Pretty much.
Oh, like a Morningstar one.
Oh,
The
yeah,
people strangle
essentially,
themselves with
you remember the sticky hands, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, they're
yeah.
they're like those, but like they have a ball, and it's the same material, and it's filled with some liquid, and it has like rubber spikes on it or whatever the fuck. Those cheap toys you see at the register when you
Alright.
check out, or at the gas station. But yeah,
That's a lot of cases, man, of strangulation.
410?
409.
yeah, for me it's 410.
That's a lot.
Oh, so apparently there was one after that. Oh my god, man.
Dude, I remember when I was little, me and my friend we broke open a thermometer and we were playing with the mercury.
The
And
mercury.
that's supposedly that gives you cancer. Now, like we're like idiots they're playing with it.
Yeah, I did the
It
same
was
shit.
all silver and metallic.
I did the same shit. Let me see. Mercury damage to body. The inhalation of mercury vapor can produce harmful side effects on the nervous, digestive, and immune systems, lungs, kidneys, and it could be fatal.
Yeah, I know it messes with your kidney.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's not really dangerous unless you eat it or you take it internally, which is cool, you know, because I mean, I fucked around with mercury. I mean, my parents got pissed off that they had to buy a new outdoor thermometer every time. But yeah, you know what? It's all in science.
Dude, I'm tripping out with these toys, man.
Let's see. No, you know what trips me out? Like, I've worked in retail a good amount of my life, and the last 5 years of my life, I've been in like a supervisor position. So fucking like that's when you're starting to get responsibility, and the thing that trips me out is like when companies make stuff for babies, and they have to recall it because it kills babies. Like what? Squeeze me. This baby rocker is meant to put this baby to sleep, but it's also a choking hazard.
Traps her.
Or it also works.
Like
It works as a trebuchet and fucking launches this kid. Like what the fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Big enough
does that
companies.
happen? Like-
how do they let that go? Like they have the money to do their R&D.
They just fast track. They just.
Yeah, they are exactly.
Oh,
They're-
also, I think it's competition. I think let's say they have an idea, and then they know that a rival company has the same idea, so they try to put it as fast as possible, so to be the first one.
Yeah,
and,
to beat the curve. Yeah.
and they don't do that.
Like how I'm thinking about like the engineers or the people that are designing this.
Exactly.
Like how bad or how high were you? Yeah, you fucked up like the most basic formula for like a rocker.
How
for
shit are you?
bottle.
How shit are you at your job that you can't design something that doesn't kill human beings? Like to the simplest way to break it down. How can you, as a designer of anything, design something? Like, how can you not design something that doesn't hurt the end user? Like, how do you not think of everything? At the same time, I get it. You can't, right? What if somebody uses it in the wrong way?
Yeah, like you have to think like what if
Yeah,
they using the shower or something like that.
or like, what if they use it on an incline on a skateboard or some shit? You know?
Yeah.
That, okay, I get it. Complete misuse of product. And that's why they give you all that bullshit paperwork, because it says like, hey, if you don't use this the way we describe in the fucking instruction
Exactly
manual,
the way we say.
yeah, this is on you. We're not held liable. The fact that you purchased this like separates us from all of liability, right? If they're not fucking like 100% positive that whatever they put out will not hurt somebody, at least get a lawyer to put in the fucking right legal jargon to make you not responsible for it. Like, they have millions of dollars and they spend a shit ton of money on legal teams. Fucking use them. But at the same time,
how bad do you have to be? How bad do you have to be to fuck up jeans and create a choking hazard? I'm not fucking around.
no, well,
This is what I just.
yeah, exactly,
Look at
right?
this real quick.
Okay, so
So apparently this, real quick, let me just share this, man. So there's this brand that recalled a boys stonewashed denim jeans. Back in 2019, it wasn't even that far long ago, because it was causing, because of an aspiration or choking hazard.
the buttons came off or what?
Because of the stonewashing process.
What?
Hell, it was
Small-
acid or what?
Oh, hold on.
Small
hold on.
stones could be present on the pockets and
What?
waistbands.
Oh, I'm trying to read. Yeah.
First of all, I didn't really use real stones. I thought it was just called
That's the
stonewashing.
process. That's how they do it.
What the fuck?
It's called.
But it was only certain sizes. That is just weird, man.
Okay. It had a tiny detachable silicone piece. It's exactly what you do not want your child sucking on, as it poses a serious. What the? Oh, I'm looking at something else. Okay, shit. I went down, and there were water bottles or something.
There's also bibs.
Oh,
There's a bunch
so
of shit here,
you
dude.
just fucking looked at recalls for kid products. Yeah, the title of the article is "These Contigo water bottles and every other recalled kid product parents need to know about in 2019." So there's these kind of articles every year. This shit still happens in 2021. Like, oh, I just want Mijo to look super cute. I mean, Mijo could also die because some idiot made this. Or some kid not older than Mijo made this, you know? Let's be real. Most of everything that we get is made with either illegal child labor or slave labor. That's the reason why people go out.
It's not illegal in the country where it's taking place.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why everyone outsources. That's why labor is so cheap.
Yeah.
Dude, Forky's on this list.
I'm looking at the stonewashed jeans. Small stones can be present in pockets or waistbands of the pants, posing aspiration or choking hazards. Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
Hey, at least they're not gonna get sued for false advertisement on that stonewash.
I honestly thought they wouldn't use the real stones. I thought that's what it was called. Like, I'm impressed with using real stones. That's props to them.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the process of how they do it. That's how they get those like ununiformed discoloration. Like acid wash jeans, how they use the type of acid to run the material through.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the process. If people really knew how most of the shit that they get it was made, they'd probably think twice about buying it, you know? Like, I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, but if people really knew how the food they eat on a daily basis got to their table, they'd probably feel a little gross about it. Dip. But you know what? I live in Texas, and I'm all about that meat, baby.
Dude, I read Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, and it's supposed to like to scare you from the meat. I'm like, I love sausage. I love hot dogs. Fuck that.
What? I'm sorry.
I read Upton Sinclair's The Jungle. It talks about like the Chicago stockyards and the shit that would happen when they would start making meat, and how they would make sausage. Like sometimes they would have like rats would fall into the sausage, and they would just keep on grinding them in there. And like, it doesn't scare me. Like, it tastes good. It tastes good. I don't think it has a little rat meat in it.
For real. I was watching Demolition Man the other day. The great movie with one of America's greatest actor, Sylvester Stallone. And so it's supposed to take place in the future, and like there's people that live underground. I don't want to spoil too much, but they don't follow the rules.
Well, I'm pretty sure if they haven't seen it by now, like
they're not gonna see it. Yeah, but whatever. I don't want to hear some fucking bitch be like, "Hey, you fucking ruined it. I was gonna watch it this weekend with my dad, bro." Well, fucking whatever. So yeah, like there's the resistance or whatever you want to call it lives underground, and fucking Sylvester Stallone's character is from the past. He's frozen. And they unfreeze him in the future, and he's like, "Man, fucking nobody eats meat anymore, and fucking can't do this or that. I just want a burger." They go underground for some reason, and there's some bitch selling street burgers, and she's like, "Burger, you want that burger?" And he's like, "Hey, Adrian, give me a burger, bro." So, I am the law. Oh shit! Two different movies. Three different movies.
He did all his characters there.
Yeah. So whatever, he fucking starts eating the burger, and he's like, "Oh, this is the best burger I ever had in 20 years." I'm like, "Bro, you've been frozen for like 100. It's the best anything you've eaten in the past 100 years." Well, whatever, fuck. Anyway, so like he's like, "Oh, what's this meat? I gotta talk to the chef or whatever." And she's like, "Es rata. And he looks at it and he's like, "So you're telling me this is made of rat?" Sí, es rata. Oh, and he continues eating it. And everyone looks at him like, "Oh my god, you're eating rat. Oh, that's fucking disgusting." Like, bro, if you're hungry, you're gonna fucking eat fucking dog turds.
That's the only meat available. Like,
But you said it right. Even some of the food that we have nowadays, like there's shit in it that we don't want to know. Like I think it's cereal. Doesn't cereal have like X amount of feces in it?
I think everything has an X amount of feces,
Yeah.
like an acceptable amount of feces. Yeah. Because I mean, anywhere there's food, there's gonna be vermin.
There's gonna
so
be vermin, yeah.
It doesn't matter how clean your shit is. I mean, it's gonna be.
There's
It's
gonna be
gonna be-
shit in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit in it.
The thing that trips me out is like, I never understood the whole coffee thing. Like, I don't really fuck with coffee, but coffee's good. I enjoy coffee every now and then. But I never
Okay.
really understood the whole, like, oh, I buy a whole bean and oh, I grind it every morning myself. And I never really understood that until I saw a documentary of, like, how they make coffee. And for the people that buy, like, ground coffee, like, from the store, yeah, sure, it's cool and it's convenient. But there's more sawdust and actual dirt in your coffee than coffee.
What the fuck?
That's like actual legitimate thing. That's why people that buy beans are like superior, you know? Like let me Google it. Hold on, let me Google the Overlord.
Google over it.
Ground coffee contains more dirt than coffee.
What the hell?
I'm pretty sure I read that. Yeah, okay, dirt. Oh shit, hold on. Dirt, corn, twigs, soybeans, and other fillers are appearing in coffee. Your coffee might have dirt in it, USA Today. Dirt in corn? Test reveals hidden coffee ingredients. Pre-ground coffee can contain corn, soybeans, twigs, dirt. Yeah, so there's more fucking dirt and wood in the ground coffee that you're buying than probably coffee. So,
So you're telling me that coffee companies are like fucking stepping on my coffee?
not stepping on it, they're just not cleaning it, you know? They're like, fuck it.
No.
We're gonna sell 100 fucking 1,000 kilos of coffee today. Who fucking cares if there's a little stick or a leaf? They're gonna taste the coffee. They're not gonna taste the stick or the leaf. You know, they'll
Just some more
never know.
flavor.
Yeah, that's
Just some more
our
flavor.
21 secret herbs and spices. You know.
Yeah. Dirt.
Trees are herbs now.
Hey,
Or
it's certified organic.
Yeah.
I mean,
the fuck out.
scientifically, it's organic material. You can't
organic.
get
It
any
was
more
dirt
organic
free,
than
yeah.
that. Yeah. It's from the earth.
You are correct, sir. Yes.
I don't know.
God damn.
Shit like that trips me out, but I mean, does it stop me at all? Like knowing the stuff that I know? Not at all. I'm an American, dude. I'm fucking all about that consumerism, dog. I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm a consumer. Give me.
I think we have to, because what's the alternative? Not having it available?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, what's
it's
the
something
alternative?
like-
Not
like-
buying
like-
it?
No, it's not necessarily not even not buying it. It's like you said it yourself, right? Before, people don't appreciate the fact that we had a computer that was a building.
Yeah.
Now it's in our pocket, right? Like the reason why preservatives and all this other shit gets added, it's because it needs to get shipped. It needs to get made
Yeah.
across the country, right?
Exactly.
If you don't live in an area where you can get strawberries or watermelons or coffee, you're fucked. Like, you're never gonna taste that unless you traveled or whatever alternative we had at that point, right? So take all those additives, take all that filler, or never taste it at all unless you travel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Yeah,
way I see it.
Yeah, okay. Imagine like in the old days, like one of the most one of the most expensive stuff was salt. I guess you couldn't get salt anywhere; it only came from certain places. So Just imagine how much bland the food would be with no salt. We take that for granted. That we got like 800 different kinds of salt now. Back then, you would kill for salt. Like,
No, you know the one thing that trips me up, still to this day, trips me out, that people were like hot on the market for, was blocks of ice.
oh yeah,
Like before refrigeration, people
yeah.
had to buy blocks of ice, and that's why a refrigerator, like where you put the vegetables and shit, it's called the ice box, because literally it was a box that
It was
contained
a
the
wooden
ice.
box of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you put your shit to last a little bit longer. And the block of ice would melt in like fucking 2 days.
Well, as it was melting, it would cool down
Yeah, it
the.
would fucking naturally drop the air temperature, right? The thing that on top
Through the
of that
process of
trips me out,
sublimation.
how many people died delivering humongous blocks of ice.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Like people complain about, oh, my fucking job is hard now. Like, your motherfucker, you're not being crushed to death by a fucking 1,000-pound slab of ice.
Oh ice.
Dude, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like, think about how ludicrous that sounds to today's standards. Like, imagine bringing somebody from like the 20s into the future. They would fucking shit themselves.
Yeah.
Like, water at the tip of your fingers? Like, plumbing was invented, right? But plumbing wasn't what it is now, right? Like,
No, plus, I think it was just to. I think it was just to take out take out like all the shit and piss. It wasn't to bring in stuff. The plumbing was to get rid of crap.
yeah,
Like that the earliest plumbing was to get rid of the crap.
to flush
It
the
wasn't
shit.
like for water to come into your house.
I mean, that's way earlier than the 20s. I think the 20s they already had taking showers and shit, you know?
Oh
But,
yeah,
but still, like, I can go to my refrigerator right now and get a cold glass of water. Right now.
get
Right?
ice.
Yeah, yeah. So bring somebody from the 20s to see that. They're going to be like, ooh, 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 ooh. I honestly think they would just, like, die of coming too much.
A fucking aneurysm.
Just coming
Or
way too
imagine
much.
You just press some buttons on your phone and somebody brings you food from wherever you want.
Not
And
even
they're like,
not even
you want to eat
buttons
Mexican,
anymore.
Asian, like yeah, you don't have to cook. You just press a button and food arrives at
You
your
just
house.
call some motherfucker and it shows up at your door.
Yeah. And you don't have to be rich to do it. Of course, back then you had kings and queens that would do that, but now you just any Joe Schmo can do it.
Yeah, so fucking, I guess with that topic on now, I was listening to people talk about time travel and like, oh, like fucking, if we were capable of time travel right now, like obviously like the dumb answer is like, oh, I would go back into the past and kill Hitler, you know. But
That won't work.
there's like the time paradox. Like if you change the past, the future changes drastically, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But even then,
There'll always be another Hitler.
yeah, even with that being said, like even if you were to go to the past and not interfere or like not make a splash, like go completely unnoticed, the way our bodies are evolved to this point, we're like not susceptible to bacteria the way we were in the fucking 1700s, you know? So I mean, just going
yeah,
back,
but then you would die of any little thing.
just going back into the past, like you're gonna take shit that you're not, you're like shit you're immune to, but the people back then are not used to. Like you're gonna go back into the past
Yeah.
and you're gonna create another plague.
Oh yeah, imagine you have COVID, just take it back.
Yeah, and you go back into the past, like dude, you're
Kill
gonna
the
kill the
world, literally.
world.
Yeah, literally all of it.
Like literally
Couldn't
the
it
whole
also
world.
happen? Couldn't it also happen the other way? Because I mean, we technically did eradicate a lot of shit
Yeah, yeah, like
back
they're-
in.
Yeah, that's also true. Like if you're not vaccinated for certain things, then yeah, you might.
Yeah,
you'll
because
pick something up and,
a lot of shit disappeared because we just
because we
controlled
got
it, right?
or
So
that,
yeah.
or because we medicine, right?
yeah,
or
we've,
medicine,
we've
one
been
of those
able
two.
to eradicate it. Yeah, Yeah, so like
You're gonna fuck.
you,
You're gonna
you,
get fucked, and
you
you're gonna fuck the pest.
are you gonna wear a mask like everywhere? Are you gonna take a fucking N95 to 1500?
They'll,
Motherfuckers
they'll
think
throw
you're
you
gonna.
in jail, man.
I guess the
Yeah, they're
only
gonna throw you in jail. They think you're from outer space.
no
Look at
the
this
the the
weirdo.
only way you could cover it up is be like a plague doctor and shit. Just
Ah,
put a big
Hey,
fucking dick on your nose
hey, man,
yeah.
that costume is lit, man. A plague doctor.
for sure,
It's nice, man.
for sure. But even then, do you know like the whole function of a plague doctor, like the mask?
Yeah. So the mask used to have herbs inside of
Yeah,
it
so the mask
to protect you from
the
the
mask didn't protect you from fucking anything. The mask just had
just the smell.
yeah, the mask essentially was just a incense, like an incense gas
Well,
mask.
remember back then they would think of I think it's called I think there's a hardcore band or something called miasma. That's literally what they thought. They thought that the bad smell that's what would make
Yeah,
you sick.
they
The
thought like
smell
the
of
smell of
shit
rotting bodies or
and decay.
shit. Yeah, it was what
Yeah.
got you sick. Yeah, exactly. Those fucking people are retarded, man. They're idiots. They looked cool though.
Well, it's good. That's all they saw. Because what they would see, like if you drink dirty water, you would get sick. But they didn't know it was because of bacteria. They thought it was because of the smell of
They
dirty
thought it was because
water.
it was just dirty
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
Or also, if you hang around with corpses, yeah, you're gonna get something up from the corpses. So it does make sense, but not in the way we look at it.
Oh
Because
yeah.
they know
I mean, because
bacteria and viruses.
we've been able
It's
to
not,
get to the root
yeah,
of the problem, right?
yeah, because it kind of does work. Cause some of them that when some of like doctors they would make you like wash the whole house and drink clean water, so that helped them to stay healthier. But yeah, you wouldn't pick up anything else. But they didn't know why it was working. They want to see. I save these people by cleaning their house, but they didn't know the reason why. That a clean house, you have less bacteria and less decay and all that. It wasn't the smell.
Bring out your dead. Dong.
Right? Ling ling.
Bring out your dead. Dong. Uh,
No, I don't know if this is like time travel, but I don't know if you heard that there's Mars rover and there's like a new one like on Mars. Have you heard that one? There's a new rover on Mars.
a new rover on Mars? No, I did not know that.
Yeah, and it has like it has an attack. It has like I guess like a small little helicopter or a small little drone with it,
No shit, they've launched one in 2020.
and
Okay.
it's gonna be like the first. If it's successful, it's gonna be like the first helicopter on some other planet.
Well, I know for sure that if it's the same one, this new robot has AI built into it. So this new rover it won't need commands like from
Yeah,
NASA
as
or
much as the
whatever.
other ones.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it'll like scan the terrain and be like, oh well, this rock formation looks different than anything we've studied. Let's go
Yeah,
check
yeah,
this
yeah.
fucking thing out. That's pretty cool.
Oh, also like the helicopter has a small piece of fabric from the from the plane of the Wright brothers.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so this new rover has a part from the original plane that the Wright brothers made.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a
The
piece of fabric from
helicopter
the
is their
wing.
design. That's why.
Yeah,
Like they used the design and they modified it right to make it work better for
yeah,
the
of
new
course.
Mars
Because you have
rover.
to. Because of course, there's no there's a very weak atmosphere on Mars, so the helicopter needs to have like four blades and shit, and that won't lift because the air is so light over there.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, I need to go to the restroom, so I guess we can use this little break in the conversation to hear a word from our sponsor, Rich and Rare.
A recipe coming all the way from the Villa Antigua, handed down generation to generation.
This chorizo is so juicy, it'll end up running down your chin.
You'll be hooked from the first taste, all the way till the last drop.
Some have described it as finger looking good, but this chorizo is so good, it's finger sucking good.
O como decía mi abuelita, tan jugoso que lo vas a mamar sin parar.
Get it today. El chorizo de papicitos.
Pero cuidado con el chorizo. Might need it for later.
Thank you, Papicitos, or El Chorizo de Papicitos. Shout out to you for keeping the lights on. And we've had a groundbreaking, some groundbreaking news. You thought he wasn't gonna make it, and now you're gonna have to all take it from Puppy Ray.
Came in flying with my tongue.
Well, yeah.
Just.
And that's all I have to say about that.
I'm not gonna look at helicopters the same.
We were talking about the new Mars rover and how it's got like some fucking parts from the original Wright brothers craft, and that's what's going on now. But also new in space news, Elon Musk. What?
I was just gonna say, what if something happens? Like, what if something destroys the rover?
It gets destroyed.
Like Optimus Prime or one.
Yeah.
Cybertron has fallen, and he needs all
they're
the
gonna
energy.
tell us the battery ran out.
They're not gonna tell us the truth. You really think they're gonna tell us the truth?
Why not?
Have you not seen Transformers 1? It was classified info.
They're looking for the Allspark.
What if something does happen, like something, whatever, aliens or just whatever, something out of ordinary, and somebody actually leaks it out?
They're gonna scrub it from everything. It already happened. So smooth transition, Desecrator. Oh, well, thank you, Desecrator. When Elon Musk
I just off in the back.
when Elon Musk launched the Roadster into space, it had I think it still does, but it had a live feed of like a dash cam and then like a cam looking at the spaceman they put in the driver's seat, and apparently it had captured suspicious footage, and when I guess people started noticing, they decided to pull all the videos down on YouTube and shit. And the official footage, like, they cut out like 15 minutes of video and posted it back up. So I mean, who's to say what we're seeing technically that's live footage is even live footage?
Live footage in a studio.
Yeah. So we're going back to the moon landing shit, you know? Who's the news? Who's the new Stanley Kubrick? Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is gonna direct.
It'll be all slow and it'll make you think.
No, it's gonna be like the moon, Mars.
I was waiting for a different sound effect.
Or is it Mars?
Jupiter. But yeah, fucking. So again, speaking of Elon Musk, he's gonna donate tens of millions of dollars to Texas schools and money to the city of Brownsville because his newest launch site for SpaceX is in Boca Chica, which is in Cameron County, which is by Brownsville and all that shit in the valley. I thought his stuff was more close to Corpus, so like the other way, but or not the other way. I guess north, whatever. But no, apparently he's fucking close to the border. So he tweeted out, "Am donating 20 million to Cameron County schools and 10 million to the city of Brownsville for downtown revitalization. Details will follow next week." So
Wow, damn.
the
So,
city,
like the whole thing, he's gonna open like it's like a Tesla dealership. That's the realization.
no, check it out. So the city of Brownsville tweeted back, "On the border, by the sea, and beyond. Grateful for your support in making Brownsville a launching pad to Mars. We look forward to continuing to work with us." So whatever. And then he tweeted again, Elon, that is, by he tweeted, "Creating the city of Starbase, Texas. From thence to Mars and hence the stars." So he tweeted out again, "Please consider moving to Starbase or greater Brownsville, South Padre area in Texas. Encourage friends to do so. SpaceX is hiring and they need engineers, technicians, builders, and essential support personnel of all kinds, and they're growing rapidly. Starbase will grow by several thousand people over the next year or two." So he's essentially trying to make the shit stain of southern Texas. I mean, Brownsville's fine, right? I grew up in the valley, right? He's trying to make it a prominent space in the space race.
The space race.
But yeah, he's also opening up a huge Tesla thing in like in the Austin area or whatever the fuck. But yeah, fucking a crazy billionaire that's actually using his money to help people.
To become Batman.
Become Batman.
Well, I mean, first he had to get the hair plugs, you know. Now,
Oh yeah, that's true. He did.
now he has to get the rubber mask.
Hey man, he calls it Space Force. I just calls it the secret project for the what's it called, the Batwing.
What did he have it with Lucius Fox? It was like the
Yeah.
the secret department of fucking technological.
I know who's gonna, but we know who's gonna build the Batcave, right?
Mexicans.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have a bad cave.
Hey, man, it'll be done in one day, man.
No, le va a decir la pinche Bat Cueva.
Probably the rat cave. I don't think
The rat cave, no shit.
Texas. Or the Taquacha cave.
He's not gonna realize we're smuggling drugs.
No, he's not gonna realize that the cartel already has a underground tunnel under that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Way
Wow.
more bad than his prep.
Hold on, fucking! I just thought of a super crazy conspiracy theory. So he's been developing like underground tunnels under California and shit for like the last decade, pretty much, to make like a super highway. Elon Musk.
Oh,
What if he's the one that freed El Chapo? Like, what if building that most crude and rudimentary tunnel system was prototyping to make the Tesla tunnels or whatever the fuck?
Or maybe he's the one who got Guapo arrested so he could take over his tunnels.
Well, that's why I'm saying fucking. What if like he's building these super underground secret tunnels for cartel dealers, so that they'll fucking like support him and I guess give him muscle, you know, like if he ever wants to build a factory in Mexico, he'll have their good wishes and they won't be driving Mercedes anymore and shit. They're all gonna be driving Teslas.
Oh shit!
They're all gonna
like Mexico.
They're all gonna be using rail guns and shit instead of AKs.
Rail guns.
The fuck?
It's crazy.
Well, they're gonna
They're
use.
gonna fly
Tesla
to.
guns.
They're gonna fly to space too. Also.
Well, hey, the last untapped drug market is them aliens, dog.
Fucking aliens are gonna be all crackheads.
They're gonna be now. I think the drug of choice now for them is meth. They're all gonna be all fucking junkies in space and shit. Earth,
What was-
crashing
what-
all the UFOs.
Earth
What
is
was-
About Winnipeg or what?
What was Stardust, dude? I'm trying to remember.
Stardust.
Stardust was a name for a drug. I'm just trying to remember which one now.
PCP probably.
I heard of Angel Dust.
Yeah,
Angel Dust. There you go.
yeah, it's PCP.
Oh, that's PCP.
Yeah, that's PCP, man. Let's just Google Stardust. Stardust is a nickname for cocaine.
Oh, there you go.
Like that scene in that Cheech and Chong movie where he's like, "Hey man, I brought you back this space coke, man." Chong gives fucking Cheech a rail of some of this crazy space coke, and he fucking has a crazy coke rage, freak out, and he like Hulk rages outside of the front of the house. He destroys all the house, goes into the neighbor's house and starts fucking their shit up, and then shoots out into space.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Cheech and Chong, dude. Cheech and Chong.
You talking about the future?
They were the future in the past, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like. How do you guys feel about that? Fucking a
About the
millionaire
tunnels
actually
and-
using his money.
Is he actually using his money or is he using other people's money?
I'm pretty sure he's using everyone else's money. He's using all the
That's how
money
they
that.
That's how they stay billionaires.
That's how they stay rich. Yeah, he's using
Yeah.
all the money that those idiots gave him to order a Cybertruck. Shit's never gonna come out. Fucking ugliest car ever designed.
What are you talking about? That thing was super nice lines.
Super nice lines. That shit was blocky as fuck.
That's why lines. There are no curves in that shit.
Yeah, the only curve that was there was in the glass that he broke.
You're right. This is indestructible. That was a badass. You couldn't have planned it any worse.
For real. Well, I'm trying to open this fucking article, puppy, but it won't open up. Hold on. Kick it.
Which
there,
one?
There we go.
The kicker?
Yeah. So, we were kind of just talking shit in between, and Papi sent us a link. Let me go ahead and just hold on, let's get into the right feel of this. This one, right? Holy shit! My fucking soundboard is actually going crazy right now. Give me a second.
Oh shit. That's the whole SpaceX shit.
Yeah, they're fucking tapping into us, man. They can hear us.
They heard you.
Tunnels, the Mexicans.
There we go. It's working now. Fuck that. Get out of here, Elon Musk. You can't stop me. Okay, so fucking dropping all
Down here with
that.
your voodoo.
They're dropping all that nerd shit. Let's talk about something that matters. Let's talk about some sports, some football.
Ah, you ready for some football?
So yeah, he sent a link to a video, and I'm gonna go ahead. The article's from fanbuzz.com, and the title of the article is 285-pound kicker, college kicker goes viral after booting game-winning field goal. Now, for those of you not really keeping count, 285, that's usually like a tight end or a
Lineman.
No,
That's a
not even
lineman.
that.
linemen are even
That's a
heavier than that.
lineman.
What are you talking about? A lot of linemen
No,
are pushing
linebacker, not
400,
lineman.
dog.
No, a linebacker, not a lineman.
400 pounds? Ain't crazy.
Yeah,
Go fucking
dog.
dumb.
Vince Wilfork was like 375, dog. One of the best
That was the-
He's a
ever.
lineman. He's not a linebacker.
He's
So
a defensive
tackle.
defensive tackle. Yeah, I guess
Like,
whatever. Okay, well, whatever. This dude weighs as much as 2 regular kickers, combined.
Yeah.
Like if you were to duct tape,
Oh yeah, kickers are like what,
if you were to duct tape,
160.
if you were to duct tape 2 of your best kickers together, you'd have one of this motherfuckers. And yeah, I don't know, Puppy, take it away. This is your story.
Well, it's oh, is it? Shit, I got frozen now. Yeah, I think it's a website.
Yeah, the website's fucking my computer. My computer is almost 11 years old though.
All right, it's from Arizona, Christian. I guess that's a college. He kicks what was it?
Game winning. Here, let me
The
see.
game-winning field goal, 45. Fucking website. Yeah, I think it's a website.
Yeah, okay, so here, I got it. ACU and Southwestern Assemblies
42.
of God University were tied at 2020 when Higuera booted a 46-yard field goal to win the game and thus the conference title. So, motherfucker came in. Oh, wow. Motherfucker came in as clutch as possible.
Yeah, at the right time.
And he, a big boy. Papi
He's
made it
5'5".
Oh shit! So okay. He's just a ball of energy, huh? Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures of him, and yeah, like it.
He does look like you.
Yeah. So Papi's saying that this dude looks like me, and if this dude's beard was 4 inches longer, for sure. And if I could do anything as clutch as this fucking dude, come in and cement the title, shit, this guy's going down in big boy history, baby.
Okay, do you think that he'll move on like to higher levels, or do you think this is gonna be his peak?
This is gonna be the highlight of his life.
I mean, if he keeps kicking 45 yards?
46-yard kicks.
I mean, like, why not? Why not try the pros?
Yeah, that's true. Kickers usually don't get hit at all.
Yeah.
And from interviews that I've seen with like other players that are in a more important role, they always say that the kickers are like usually really weird, or like nobody really messes with the kickers at all. Like they don't hang out with them. They don't ever really show up to meetings because I mean all they do is fucking kick the ball. They don't have to learn plays. They don't have to learn defenses or anything. They're just there to boot the motherfucker. And yeah, dude, this guy's a big boy. I mean, he's 5'5", you said?
5'5", 285.
285. Yes, that's a
5'5".
That's a big ball of low center of gravity right there.
Yeah, he's low to the ground.
Yeah, he would not do good as an O-line or D-line because he's too small. Yeah, well, like, what the fuck else would you use this guy as?
All right.
I mean, if he can boot it, fucking why not, right?
Have you seen the video though? It's funny seeing him kick the ball. It's just.
I know I didn't want to open the video because fucking I didn't want it to crash my shit.
I mean, it's one of those things that you don't see big men just lift their foot that high. Or it doesn't lift it that high, but just, do the whole kicking motion.
Well, fuck it. You know what? I want to see this. So let's take just a quick
Now
little.
you're intrigued.
Yeah, let's take a quick little break. If you guys want to go ahead and look at it real quick, well, fuck. I'll just pause it right here, and we'll be right back. And we're back. And I mean, honestly, this show's gone on long enough for it being a kind of impromptu episode. Again, I want to fucking thank you guys for showing up. You didn't have to, and I appreciate the fact that you did. And although Papi showed up late, he's always welcome. I know he's a busy boy. Getting the shaft
Oh.
We'll save that one for another day. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully everyone is staying safe, and hug somebody that you love and tell them that you love them, because sometimes people forget when you don't say it. So, I mean, just make someone's day. Give somebody a compliment. Put some positive vibes out there, you know? Now's more than ever is one of those times where we just need to be nice to each other. There's plenty of time for hate. With that being said, I'm your boy Desecrator. This was another episode of Hanging Heavy. Much love and rich and rare.
This is Hanging